Meet Acharya Vivekji. Vivekji is a modern spiritual teacher who helps people, young and old, live with more clarity, purpose, and joy. After earning a business degree and managing a successful company, Vivekji realized that something was missing. So he made a bold choice. He left his career and moved to Bharat, India, to study Vedanta, an ancient philosophy about knowing yourself and living wisely. For over 2 years, he trained in a traditional monastery under the guidance of a master teacher, Swami Tejomanandji. That's where he deepened his understanding of how to live a meaningful life. Today, Vivekji shares those teachings in ways that are relatable, engaging, and easy to understand. Vivekji is the spiritual guide of Chinmaya Mission Niagara and has also started centers in London and Cleveland and supported centers in Albany and Pittsburgh. He reaches thousands through podcasts, weekly courses, interactive workshops, and international retreats. Vivekji lives in Niagara Falls, Canada, with his wife and 2 children, and continues to inspire thousands to live with more awareness, compassion, and joy.
Welcome to Stepping Stones. How are all of you? How was your weekend? I hope you are well. I hope your weekend was well as well. In school, I studied objective sciences, like math, like history. And objective sciences have objective answers. This is the question, this is the direct, this is the single answer. This is not what we focus on in Stepping Stones. We focus on subjective sciences, really the subjective science that is about getting to know who you are, what your nature is. In a subjective science, when it comes to questions, when it comes to an answer, that answer needs to be reflected on. We have to be open, we have to feel that answer. It is not direct, it is not singular. And so as we try to learn and grow in our understanding of diversity in unity, I've shared lots of reflections with you. Like, Holi is not the festival of colors, Holi is the festival of diversity and unity. Reflections like, this body is diverse. I have a left hand, I have a right hand, I have molars, I have incisors, but I feel this is my body. This is me. I've shared a reflection about how Sri Krishna, he had mud in his mouth, but really that was showing that all of creation is in that one creator. I've shared a reflection on Bhagavad Gita evolves in its message. It becomes deeper. In chapter 10, the message is on unity and diversity. From the great to the greatest, In chapter 11, it's diversity in unity, how the great is in the greatest. And I finally shared with you, this is all last week, a framework on how we can be more reflective so that this subjective science of getting to know who we are, what we are, becomes more clear when we feel ourselves or when we feel others, to go from their name to their form to their quality to their purpose and finally to their foundation. We continue with diversity and unity. The world we live in, the multiverse that exists, in Sanskrit, in philosophy, this is often described as Dvaita. Dvaita means there is a multiplicity. This world has many continents. This multiverse has many universes. Dvaita can be associated with differences. The home I'm staying in is different than the home beside me. Now at school, in your clubs, on your teams, you have to study with, you have to play with, you have to live with those who are different than you. They're different physically. Some are taller, some are shorter, some are darker, some are lighter. You have to be with people who are neurologically different. That means their brain structure is different. The way that they process, the way that they output is different. When we don't live in a deeper way, these differences start to feel like distances. People of a different color than me, they're distant than me. Hence, I become racist. Those who think different than me, I feel distant than them because I'm not deeper, and so I become so many types of isms. I'm engaged in exclusion. And a stronger word to describe this is othering. That other person, that other student, that other classmate. It hurts when someone is racist against us. It hurts when someone excludes us. Now, we can't control them. We can only live in a unilateral way. We don't have to be racist. We don't have to be exclusive. We are learning to check differences so that they don't feel like distances, but rather just stay as differences. Keep reflecting about how you feel about diversity and unity, and how are you living this, teaching this truth about diversity and unity. As we completed our first week of stepping stones, incremental insights on diversity and unity, I'd given you, your family, your friends, a raw. That raw was to register and follow through with our community's effort for awe. What does awe stand for? Animals, water, and earth. To donate our resources for animals, to give our time for waterways, and to offer our effort for the earth. I hope all of you have registered and you're following through with you, your family, your friends. It would be so lovely if our entire Stepping Stones community, as if competed against our Meaningful Mornings community, or our Highest Vocations community, or our Happy Hour community. Keep engaging in our effort for awe. This is very much a practice in diversity and unity. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be happiness.